Hi everybody, it's Katie. I am currently 38 weeks and 2 days, so hopefully just a little less than 2 weeks until our next little princess makes her debut. I wanted to talk today about the hospital bag. I have almost everything ready to go. I don't have the suitcase out, but this is pretty much everything that's going to go in it. As I mentioned before, our first daughter was born in a birth center, so packing for that was a lot different than packing for this, because typically birth centers release you a little bit sooner than hospitals, and what they provide as far as goodies for you and for the baby's also a little different. So I did a lot of research, asked a lot of moms, and this is kind of what I've come up with. So I figured I would just kind of go through everything with you about what's going to go in our suitcase. So I will start off back here. These are 2 blankets that I'm going to take. This is a thin, kind of a gauzy blanket, because here in Northern California it's still very much blazing summertime. So even if we were released from the hospital in the evening, it would probably still be pretty warm. So we have this nice gauzy little blanket. There's also this beautiful blanket that one of my dear friends made for me, and the baby's name is embroidered here on the front, which is really special. So I'm going to take that maybe for some motivation as baby starts to make her way into the world. So I'll take those 2 things. This is my pillow. I actually don't go anywhere without it, ever, so the hospital is no exception. I'm going to take my pillow. It's my comfort item. I'll have that along with me. This is the boppy. From everything I've read and heard, there's hospital pillows, but nothing's quite the same as being able to tuck it around you when you're trying to hold a wiggly little newborn and your arms get tired. And so I'm going to take the boppy. And then this is my stuff. We'll go through real quick here. So I'm going to take these 2 sets. They're just shorts and short sleeve top. These are going to be soft and easy to pull on, easy to pull off. This pair is actually from Target, and I love it because it's super soft. It's one of the Gilligan and O'Malley, and it has a button down front, so it'll make for easy nursing without having to take my shirt all the way off. Plus, did I mention it's really soft? So I love this. I'm excited to have those. I'll take those along with me. I am going to take 4 nursing bras. They're a little bit different, each one of them. This one has the removable pads inside that help with leaks, etc. And but anyways, 4 different nursing bras that I'm going to take with me. These I will not unfold and show you all, but these are undies that I'm going to take. Now, I know that the hospital will likely provide those mesh panties. Any of you moms know what I'm talking about? Those things are awesome. But I got a really great piece of advice from a girlfriend, and she said that one of her biggest issues with those mesh panties is they kind of slide around. You know, you roll over in bed and they slide, and they feel a little floppy, I guess she said. So she took a pair of undies that she didn't care about, and she put them on over the mesh panties, and it held them in place, which I thought, brilliant. Okay, why not? So I'm going to take some of those just in case I encounter that same issue. Now, this next item is a little embarrassing, but I'm just going to go for it. I read a lot about this, and there were a lot of moms who said, never mind those mesh panties, get Depends. So I ordered some of the ladies Depends, and I'm taking them with me, and we'll see what happens. I do have to admit that being able to take them off and put them in the trash at the end of the day sounds great. So I'm just going to kind of bite the pride, and which I guess kind of goes along with the whole childbirth thing. So I'm going to take them along and see how they go, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. And this is I actually had this with the birth of my first daughter. This is one of those things that you put on. It's just a comfortable black pullover nightgown. This is one of those things that when you get there and you need to be able to not have anything underneath here, but you're not quite ready to get naked. You still have a little dignity. So this is what that's for. It will, I'm sure, come off when it starts to get heavy, but this is for the beginning parts where I am not quite ready to be completely naked. So I'll take that with me. And it's black, so I don't really care, obviously, if it gets dirty. Doesn't bother me at all. Now, as far as clothing goes, like I said, here in Northern California, it's pretty warm. I don't know what time I'm going to get released from the hospital, but I can guarantee you it's going to be warm regardless. So I have a nice flowy tank top and probably my most comfortable pair of maternity shorts that I'm going to take with me. Nothing tight or constricting, so take those along with. And if for some reason it's chilly, I'm taking a pair of yoga pants and I can wear those out. Although I think these will probably mostly be for my comfort in the hospital, because the hospitals are usually pretty chilly. At least when I visited, it was a little chilly. So I have yoga pants, and then I also have a comfy t-shirt. It's actually my husband's, but I have a nice bulky t-shirt, a long sleeve. It's thin, it's a lightweight, but it's a long sleeve kind of pullover sweatshirt, and then just a tank top. And then I also have a pair of grippy socks. Everybody says take grippy socks in case I need to walk the halls or if I want my feet to be nice and warm. So I have this pair, and I'll probably take another pair or two. Also, and I don't have them here, I'm going to take a pair of flip-flops. That's one of those things that was on the list. Everybody says take flip-flops. I get it. I don't like putting my feet in weird places, so we'll take them. Maybe for the shower. I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll probably talk about food separately because my husband and I are both kind of funny about what we eat and kind of picky. But I have to talk about these because I'm in love with them. These are Pamela's Whenever bars. They are oat, chocolate chip, coconut, delicious. And I ordered a lot of them and I've already eaten a lot of them. But I'm taking this box to the hospital because they're like a delicious little treat. So I'm going to take these with me. And let's see, my toiletry bag we'll go through really quick. I'm taking a brush, obviously. And now I know that hospitals provide quite a bit of stuff, but just from everything I've read and just from knowing myself, I would rather have my own things. That'll probably make me feel a little more human to have my own stuff. So it's part of why I'm taking this with me. This is not a toiletry. We all know what this is. This is life here. I have a 6-foot cord, which I'm going to take, but I'm also taking this one because you can never have too many iPhone chargers, let's be honest. So this little bag here has all of the things to keep my hair out of my face. I have a headband. I have the little clippy jaws of death, as my husband calls it, hair ties, multiple, and chapstick, the ever important chapstick. So I've got those. These are the important things, so they're in their own little separate bag. I have my own lotion, Q-tips, soap. Now, my sweet hairstylist, when I asked her, I said, what do I take with me? What's important? And she said, take your own shampoo. Literally, that was the first thing she said. So I believe her. I do. I don't want to use that dispense pump against the wall thing. So I have my own shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in spray. I have deodorant, toothbrush and toothpaste, and then I have some toothpickers, floss, because I do that a lot. I like to floss. So those are all of my comfort items that I will be taking with me. And then let's talk a little bit about for baby. I know for baby they give a bunch of stuff, at least everyone that I've spoken with about the hospital here in town, they say that baby's pretty well taken care of. But I may or may not add to this, but I definitely have a sweet little going home outfit, and it's Northern California approved, heat-wise. I don't want her to overheat in the car. So I have that. This is a newborn size, which I think is 6 to 8 pounds. I might take something a little bit bigger. I haven't decided yet, but I'll definitely be taking something for her to go home in. And then I also have a cute little hat, but inside the hat are the important items. There's a few pairs of these little mittens for her fingers because it's going to be too warm for her to wear one of the outfits with the sleeves where you can tuck her hands and cover her hands. We're going to take these because, you know, newborns have the long little nails and you don't want her to scratch herself. So if the hospital doesn't have these, I am prepared and I have them and I'm taking them. I will also be taking a nice, comfy, fuzzy blanket. One of the gals I talked to said, "You're gonna freeze to death in the hospital. It's always so cold." So I have my blanket just in case. And then I also have our infant car seat that we'll be taking with us. And inside you might have seen a little bit of pink. These are the little strap covers that you take and you put on the straps so it'll sit like this on her neck, because sometimes the straps rub their little skin, and especially when they're so new, I don't want to rub on her or anything like that. So we have our car seat base already installed in the car. It's ready to go. And so when the time comes, we'll take our suitcase and toss that in and click in our car seat, and we will be ready. So I think that's it. If I think of anything else, I will let you all know later, but I feel pretty good so far about all of this. And also, once I get done with the procedure, once we get done having the baby, if there was anything that I should have brought and didn't, or that I didn't need, I'll probably try to let you guys know about that too, just because I didn't want to overpack, but you don't want to underpack, so I don't know. I'll be the guinea pig and let you guys know how this goes. So thanks for watching, and hope you all have a good one, and I will be checking in again soon. We'll see you later.